Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in.
Good evening and welcome to Joan Benoit Samuelson Track and Field. And for our second game of the evening, a doubleheader here, homecoming weekend, boys and girls soccer action, both against Cape Elizabeth. The boys winning a very thrilling, exciting 2-1 matchup to move to 9-3-2. The Lady Falcons come in 8-3-2, and they take on the 12-0 Cape Elizabeth Capers, undefeated so far on the season. And a big contest here for Coach Interfasato and the Lady Falcons. Hello everybody, I'm Jay Harper, along with Liam Gould doing camera for me tonight. And his father, Alan, just down the way, filming for the team. And, of course, we're doing it for Freeport's Educational Channel 14. And we're happy to be up here tonight and excited about this matchup. So far, 6-0 when we've covered games this fall. First time having this beautiful stadium and facility, great press box. And so far, the boys keeping it going with a very exciting 2-1 win. They fell behind 1-0, but answered a mere 2 minutes later, and then 2.5 minutes later, they took the lead and was able to hold on for the final 16 minutes to come away victorious 2-1. The Lady Falcons, last time we were here, beat Greeley 6-2. Katrina Gould had 5 goals in that game, and she now has 30 on the season. And of course, Kat wears number 21, blue spikes, and she's a real sniper out there, goes against the defense and looks for those steals and break-ins. And we start underway here as it is into twilight now. The lights are on, and Freeport in the maroon going from left to right. Cape with a big bump there on the side, come up with a ball, good cross, but no one there. Stays in bounds. Cape able to, oh, beautiful move there. Another ball sent in. Cape coming out firing right from the get-go. Gould with it down on the near side. She finds some room to run. Blazing speed. They missed the little give and go there. Again, as it gets darker, harder to see the light here. We fall into the dark up on top of the press box. The field fairly well lit. Cape's numbers a little easier to see. Good effort down there, but goes across the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Cape. Cape's keeper, Elise Branch, a freshman. But the defender takes it, not the keeper. Freeport able to send it right back in, goes out. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Just underway here in the final regular season game for Freeport. Cape, if the schedule's right, they still have a makeup game, not showing a result for Lake Region. Or no, that was the boys. Let me double check that. Yeah, they're listed at 12-0, and they're not showing a result for Poland on Thursday night. But that could have played. They could be 13-0 right now. Cape with a chance down in. Good job. They double team and get it out of there. And that'll be another goal kick for the Falcons. Actually, they say no, it was deflected, so they're giving a corner for Cape. So Cape's first corner of the evening. Good ball up in front. Keeper gets pushed. Knocked in. No, yes, I was hoping that was going to be waved off. That is being waved off. Thank goodness. Rozecki got drilled, knocked down while she was grabbing the ball, and then was able to be poked in by the Capers. Rozecki will take the low-lining kick, played off the chest by Cape Elizabeth. Now up. Scary early moments, and for a second, again, soccer, you don't hear many whistles. That's the interesting part. The side judges don't have a whistle, and the head judge, the field judge, does. And we played 5.5 minutes so far, no score. And that's going to be another corner for Cape Elizabeth as it's blocked off Freeport's defense. Cape beat Freeport 3-0 back a month ago, and Rozecki able to knock it out of there. So far, Cape controlling most of the action here. Another ball in. Rozecki makes the play. Good ball out. Headed up further. Cape line of defense there. It'll be a Freeport throw-in. Definitely hard to see at night from up here as the sun sets and we go to these lights. Much harder to pick out numbers. I was doing a fairly good job during the boys game. A little more difficult here. The eyes adjusting to the dark, and again, we're in the dark looking down into the field that's lit. These lights don't add a lot of light outside of the field. And another good ball out in front, loose. Cape having a lot of good chances early, and so far Rozecki up for the challenge as she's been there. She kicks this one up to the side. Wall unable to play that there for the Falcons. Freeport plays it out to midfield, but Cape's keeping 3 defenders nice and deep, able to keep that line of defense there. Out off of Freeport, it'll be a throw-in for Cape Elizabeth. Jay Harper along with Liam Gould as we bring you tonight's action. Again, last regular season game of the season for the Falcons. Loose ball in front, and Freeport got lucky there. Wall playing down the sideline and finally has it taken away. Freeport was taking the throw in, but they say the ball wasn't out yet, as Freeport caught the ball as it was going out, but it wasn't out. And so now a free kick here for Cape Elizabeth. Dahl will take it. Good ball in. Cape controls as they're heading backwards. Dahl gets it back as she comes into play. Rachel Wall trying to play against her. Ooh, another real nice ball. And another fine play by Ruzecki. Piscopo goes in, sends it to the far side. Cape with a chance. Off the shins of the defense for Freeport. Big boom out. Relieves some of the pressure. Freeport now gives chase and tries to get something going. Cape has controlled the ball so well. And once again, they're able to reverse the field nicely. Dahl, number 15. Beautifully punched up ball, and Freeport has to retreat and reset. And again, great crowd on hand as they are set to brave the much cooler temperatures here this weekend coming in. Another ball out and another ball played by Ruzecki. Tries to send it up the left side. Freeport unable to control it. So far, Freeport very fidgety, not able to keep control of the ball well, not playing it solid, and Cape came right out with their A game, has been putting the pressure on the Falcons as they've controlled the first 13 minutes of this one, down to the 27.5-minute mark to play. No score still. Cape and Freeport. Rachel Wall, some solid play here so far. She's able to block that and get that out of play. And they call the aggressive play on Freeport. Looks like Piscopo will take it. Nicely headed ball out by the Falcons. So far, not a lot for the home team to get excited about here. So Lady Falcons look to equal the boys' mark of 9-3-2 final record, that they are at 8-3-2. A win will put them there. Of course, a win tonight against Cape would be huge, as they are the undefeated team here in Class B. But so far, the Falcons unable to really mount anything. Now the ball in, Ruzecki plays it. Falcons with their best penetration. They get it down the field. Goes out off Freeport, and it'll be a goal kick. Sarah Gray able to thwart that bid. Freeport will get a throw in. Looked like that could have been called a handball. No call. Ball still free. Kate takes it away, sends it in the middle.
Good job, Tia.
Gould gets it. 4 defenders back. Let's see what she can do. Tries a give and go. Gould has it. Coming up the far side. And gets it taken away. Falcons able to intercept.
Short kick right.
Again, the wind picking up a little bit. And Freeport has the wind advantage here in the first half. So far, it hasn't worked in their favor whatsoever, but that's the tough thing. In the second half, this wind persists. It'll be a huge advantage for Cape Elizabeth. Pearson battling in there, and it'll be Rozecki with it again. She's been busy here in the first half. Lady Capers seem a step quicker and a little more in tune with their game as they're using some good pass work. Carolyn Smith checks in for the Falcons. Beautiful ball in. Centering ball. Broken up by Gray. Keeps back forward, well positioned. Another nice ball in. Piscopo, though, can't catch up to it. Played almost a half of the first half. Still no score. Freeport, Cape Elizabeth. Cape coming in undefeated on the season. Lady Falcons 8-3-2. Oh, big ball. Just over the crossbar. Rozecki was a little bit outside of the crease, and that ball, had it not going over, was going in. She had no play on it. We saw a couple of bombs from Will Winter today that just missed in the boys' game. Cape again, fighting on that corner, working so hard. They'll give a corner to the Capers. Piscopo, number 10, will go over to take it. Using my binoculars to see that Piscopo's over there in the corner in the dark. Ball in, knocked out. Looks like off Cape. And it'll be a goal kick for Freeport. Freeport being outplayed, but so far still no score. That's the good news for Coach Introvisato. Both the boys and the girls program have new coaches, both in their first year and both having outstanding success here on this new turf. Allison Gruel checks back in for Freeport. Number 3, again, we're in that far dark corner. A lot of action's been over there today. Again, that's the pass and that's the play that Freeport has to avoid. The big kick out when you got a player 20 feet ahead of you that's wide open. Get her the ball. Don't just boom it out ahead of her. And Freeport has to keep their composure. Rachel Wall trying to give chase. Oh! She goes down as the ball and the opposing leg connect all at the same time. Peterson crosses the field, but no one there. She'll get another chance. She sends it over to the far side. Cape, though, breaks out. A bolt of speed coming up the sideline. Good defended ball, and Freeport tries to keep it in play, but they lose it out of bounds. Our Falcon is keeping himself entertained down below. It's pretty funny because he does a great job, but doesn't draw a lot of attention. Usually those mascots get a lot of love from the crowd. A lot of his stuff is just done to keep himself warm or entertained. Ball down in. They turn on it, send it, but not enough. I guess giving Freeport a corner here. First corner of the evening. Gould trying to send it in front. Nice steal by the Falcons. They try to mount an offensive attack here. Gould with it, taken down hard. Oh my goodness. Referee right there calls nothing. And now Cape Elizabeth mounts a return. Another corner coming. Episcopo will go to take it for Cape Elizabeth. 13:30 remaining here in the first half. Still no score. Jay Harper along with Liam Gould as we bring you tonight's contest on Freeport's Educational Channel 14. Last regular season home game. Senior night here. Episcopo's ball low, comes out a little. And Freeport able to dodge one there, and then it hits off a body, but they'll send it out. It'll be another throw-in for Cape as they continue to keep pressure on the Falcons here. At this point, it looks like Freeport will have to play a real strong defensive game and maybe get a little lucky and steal one. That's how the boys' game started, and Freeport dominated throughout, but Cape got the first goal. Looked like they were ready to steal one. Freeport, though, responded beautifully. Nice ball out in front. Cape corrals.
Nice job! You got Tia!
Tia Peterson able to get back in the play and send that ball wide, and it'll be a corner, but big effort there to keep
Everybody out!
low ball across. Episcopo drilled it. Freeport will bring in 3 new players. Gould will get a break. Episcopo again wreaking havoc on this far side. She gets another corner. And there's not a ball to be found, and so Cape has to wait. Again, they run their little play, a give and go, and now a high kick in. Good one. Headed just wide of the net. Piscopo's trying to steal a call there. She's caught. Hooch kip out and out. Peterson in the middle has it taken away. Interprasado trying to work in the middle there. Lost it, had a chance. Throw in goes back out.
Job, T. Come on, Hannah.
Gould checks back in. Down to the 8-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Still no score. Cape again with another bid down that far side. Good ball out in front. Coming across. Piscopo's head still loose. And they put it in on Rozecki. She makes the save. Gould collects in the middle. Taken away. Lots of bumps, no calls. Going down in for Piscopo. She sends it in the middle. Four and 6 for Cape have done a lot of damage on that far side in the dark over there where we can't see really well, but it's the Cochran sisters. As they both have had a lot of ball control in that far corner. Another ball out in front. Freeport lucky to get a goal kick as we now head to 5.5 minutes left in the half. Still 0-0. 8-3-2 Freeport against 12 or 13-0 Cape Elizabeth. No result reported in the press herald from yesterday's matchups. And you wouldn't think they would have got rained out unless they were at Poland. Even though there was quite a bit of rain yesterday on turf fields. Cape has that, as well as now Freeport. They usually play those. Another good ball. Headed attempt goes far to the other side. Gruel able to get over there, play it, but off a Cape player. It'll be a Freeport throw-in. Falcons send in Two fresh bodies. Peterson working in there, and they'll finally call an infraction on Cape. Great job by Piscopo to reverse the field. Cochran over there in the far corner, another beautiful ball out. And the head goes wide, and Piscopo, though, able to collect in the corner. She is a dangerous player, and she's got some beautiful playmaking skills and trying to set up her teammates. She has just missed numerous times. She's having a terrific game. Piscopo is senior. Olivia Cochran, number 4, is a junior. And her sister, assume Maggie, is a freshman. They've been working over there in the dark, doing great things. Gould with it. Reverse field, the ball up the side. Chance for the Falcons, and good defense there. Played by Cape as Gillian came in and sent it out of bounds to break up the potential threat for Freeport. Call a foul on Cape, so Freeport will have an opportunity here. Interfasado will take this one. Again, former goalie moving out into the field this year. She's had a big impact on this team, as had Ruzecki in between the pipes. Nice punch in. Oh, geez, beautiful ball, but a great play by the Cape defense. As I couldn't see the number, but positioned beautifully, headed it right out of there before Freeport could do anything with it. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Freeport has been outplayed, but not outscored yet. Still no score. Jay Harper along with Liam Gould as we bring in this final game of the regular season. Katrina Gould plays it in the middle. Cape can't keep it in. Freeport will have the throw-in. Long throw up the side. It's knocked out there by Cape Elizabeth. Emily Supple, number 11 for Cape, only a freshman, and she knocked it out there. Peterson trying to play it, but it goes out before Gruel can get to it. Under a minute to play now. At this juncture, Freeport will be happy to take the 0-0 tie into the locker room and try to regroup here in the second half. You can see why Cape is undefeated. They are a talented team, and they have a very balanced attack and great passing. They really control the ball. They don't just try to kick and run, kick and chase as they call it. They move the ball nicely. They know how to reverse the field. They've had lots of good opportunities, but unable to collect. Freeport's got to be smart here and just, send that out, and that'll eat up the rest of our half here pretty much. So we're down under 10. And that definitely will as the ball goes out of bounds. So 40 minutes of play here in Freeport results in no score between the Lady Falcons and the Lady Capers. We'll take a break. Back with the second half here in just a moment. Welcome back to Joan Benoit Samuelson Track and Field, and Freeport's Educational Channel 14's coverage of girls soccer. So far, Falcons and Capers deadlocked 0-0. Cape undefeated on the season. Falcons coming in 8-3-2. A huge matchup to finish the regular season for Freeport. They got totally outplayed in the first half. However, the score is still 0-0. So, again, Freeport trying to rebound here in the second half and show a little offensive prowess as they now shift going right to left on your TV screen or computer screen, wherever you're watching this. Falcons with junior Katrina Gould, their leading scorer, 30 goals on the season. 2 games with 5 goals. Another beautifully centered ball. That's Cochran who sent it. Episcopo plays the other side. Cochran on this side, and they played outstanding forward positions and set the ball up. Gould coming down the side, trying to make a move. Cape's defense has been rock solid too. They keep 3 and 4 back, and they stay right at midfield and are able to keep the pressure on Freeport, not let Freeport out. And again, they do get the wind advantage in the second half, does Cape Elizabeth. There is a fairly strong breeze coming out of the north, blowing in their favor. Another big high ball in front. Cape certainly knows how to cross the ball. So far, they've been a little unlucky or not quite as good at putting the finishing touches or a header, and they'll call an infraction on Freeport. Still a great crowd on hand on this cool evening. Seats just about full down below. Quite a few people standing along the track. Cape gets a direct kick here. Another nice pooch ball, and Freeport able to head it away. And then the sideways bicycle kick of sorts goes wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Freeport. The Rozecki so far has made several quality saves. Cape able to take it away. And a little trip up there, and they'll call that one. Episcopo, number 10, will come over to this side of the field to take the kick. They're able to punch those up in the air nicely. Oh, that one's low across the ground. Not a good one. Episcopo has been so dangerous. Gould trying to get out. Can't get past the defense. And it goes out. It'll be a throw-in for Cape. Offside's the call down in there. Goal kick for Rozecki. Decent ball up. Cape does a nice job again, keeping control of the ball. Good spot passing. That pass attempt up goes out of bounds as the Goulds and myself battle the cold up here on top of the roof. Wind seems to be picking up here in the second half. It's not what we want to see for either our comfort or the Falcons' attempts to try to pull off the upset here tonight. You can hear the wind in the mics. You're picking that up now for sure. Cochran comes in. Tia Peterson able to poke it away. But again, Cape has been able to just keep the play locked in Freeport zone, and Freeport is on defense pretty much this entire night. Good ball in, but no one there for Cape. Maggie Cochran. Some nifty moves. We can see those now. She's on our near side. Another ball, another head, but well wide. But Maggie Cochran, number 4, she has been so good on that far side of the field in the first half. Here in the second, now she's down below on our near side. You can see her work. Piscopo, we got to watch closely. She's now operating on the other side. Number 10 for Cape. Pass out. Freeport unable to collect. Cape right back in. Cochran, though, has it taken away. Nice long throw up the sideline there. Called on Freeport again. Peterson takes the call, battling against Cochran. Back quite a bit. Piscopo will take it. Send it off the far side. Cape coming in. Ball in. Rzeki able to come out just in time and collect that one. And she'll punt it up the far sideline. We've played nearly 10 minutes here in the second half. Still no score. Greg kicks it out. Cape right back. Another high kick. The wind will knock that one down. Gould battling in the middle of the field. Lots of pushing going on. No calls there. And the wind continues to increase up here. Wow. Down in the far corner, Episcopo, another centered ball. Unfortunately, Freeport only could kick it out. It'll be a corner. These have been dangerous. Cape has some good attempts in there, sent it in. It's just they're waiting for the head to find the back of the net. So far, they've headed a lot of balls just wide. Another great ball out in front. Headed in, kicked, and deflected out. And you see the pushing going on, heading for the ball. And again, Cape is getting away with all their pushing, and Freeport, when they push back, it's usually called. It'll be Cape throwing. Dahl takes it, gets it for Cochran. Cochran has it blocked and not over the end line, so it'll be another throw-in, not a corner. Anna Spalding able to tip it out. They say it went off the Cape player. Gould has it played off a Cape player. It'll be another throw-in for the Falcons. Falcons trying to mount something, just unable to. Cape with a lot of room, tries to send it in the middle, broken up. Gray gets it up for Spalding, but Spalding just drills it up ahead. Nothing there for her. Freeport's got to pass, a kick out with a purpose at least. Cochran, nice ball in the middle. Knocked down there. Maggie Cochran has some outstanding footwork. Another big ball across the far side. And that one goes out. It'll be a goal kick for the Falcons. Peterson over for Gray. Gray sends it up the sideline. Looking for wing. Goes by Hannah Spalding. Cape back in control. Cape definitely seems like they have an extra player out there. There's always somebody open, and they're getting the ball, they move it around. 25 minutes remaining here in regulation. Still 0-0. Branch, the keeper for Cape, has not been tested yet. Rozecki has been a busy young lady here throughout. But she's keeping her team in it. Back for Cochran. A clear push in the back. No call there. Clear. Moved her 2 feet off the ball and no call. Sarah Gray with a nice break up there and kicks it out of bounds. Much like the first half, the right side of the Cape offense controls the ball down here in the corner. It was on the far side of the field. This time it's all been right here down in front of us, and Maggie Cochran is a big reason why, number 4. Back across. Cochran, good ball. Oh. It's headed for the far top corner. It missed by about a foot wide of the net. Looking for Spalding up in front, but pass a little too far. Peterson a wall in there, and Spalding, they call it again on Freeport. Down in. Freeport will let that go over the goal line and take another goal kick. Down to 20 minutes of play. We've played half of the second half and we still have nothing. 0-0, no score. Cape has controlled play throughout. Freeport able to hold on. Cochran, another excellent ball as Piscopo pushes off and goes after the ball. She sends one across. Another beauty. Cochran's dangerous. She earns a corner. Big ball, but curving away from the net. Cape not able to do anything with it. Wall tries to break it up. Freeport gets control momentarily, but Cape right back in. Spalding trying to work on and again. Good ball down in. Ball out front. Another save, Rozecki. You start to wonder how frustrated Cape must be for controlling play for so long and no goals. And these are the games that can bite you in the butt if you don't make something happen. Nice break in here, good move, lots of room. But a shot well wide of the mark. Big ball just wide. Rozecki will move it over to this side of the field. Again, Cape. Sarah Gray, though, breaks it up beautifully. Fasado in the middle. 11 puts an elbow right into her. No call again. Gould sends it backwards. They send it up the far side. Thomas breaks it up down there. Sends it out, but there's Cape's back four in place and ready to send it back in. We got to count the goal kicks that Rozecki's taken so far tonight. This might be about her 30th of the evening. Not a good one. She sends that one wide and out of bounds. 15 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in regulation. Another good ball across, but another ball that couldn't be headed by the Lady Capers. They got a head on it, but not sending it in the right direction. That's a good shot off the side of the goal. surprising a few people. A little bit fooled, thinking that one might have got in. Carolyn Smith replaces Introversado here as we go under the 15-minute mark. Jay Harper along with Liam Gould on camera. Liam played in the earlier contest where the boys won 2-1. Nearly missed a header for a goal. Uh-oh, loose. Oh my. Rozecki fighting off. The Cape striker able to come away with that one. That was Chapin in there, number 7 for Cape, that Rozecki outdueled. The ball. Oh my. Rozecki got a piece of it, went off the post. Cape right back. Watch Cochran, she's dangerous. And again, another opportunity. That goes over the goal line. A little bit of living on the edge here for the Lady Falcons. Hard to believe it's still 0-0, but it is. So we head to 13 minutes to play here in the second half. Start to wonder if some of these games should be like wrestling, where if you control your person long enough, you start earning points. Cape has controlled play pretty much 70 minutes here, and it's still 0-0. Freeport looking to steal one here, and certainly Cape's giving them the opportunity without being able to put it behind Leah Rozecki. Big ball out. It's one of the few balls that have gotten deep, and Cape able to respond. Tia comes in. Peterson with a bolt. Spalding back. Stolen back by Cape. Here comes Cochran. Nice takeaway right there. Cochran back in. Another ball. Can they get Gould through? Gould cannot break free. Introversado will come back in. For Spalding trying to keep it in, and she can't. Cochran again with a steal. We're at 10 minutes remaining now. 10 minutes. Still 0-0. Freeport hanging in there, trying to get a breakout. Katrina Gould, 30-goal scorer. So many of her goals are just a poke out through that she beats people to the ball and breaks through the defense. Beats the keeper. So far, she's had no opportunities to do that here today. Freeport has barely gotten the ball past the 40-yard line here on the football field. This Cape has completely controlled play and kept it in Freeport zone. Break in, another chance, shot, save! Rzecki definitely keeping the Falcons in this. That was a beauty, a great break-in bid. Mix up there. Gould sends it off for Spalding. Spalding back to Gould. Gould in traffic. They're back for White. She's got a big foot. Can it get over? All right. And now there's a chance for Gould to chase it down, but she was a long way away. Cape's back four is dangerous. And a beautiful ball out there. Freeport will send it out. What do they play for overtime? 5 minutes, yeah. That was my guess. So, again, might be a little premature, but the way this has gone, we could be headed for overtime. They'll play a 5-minute overtime before it's ruled a tie. Oh, misplay there. Loose ball. Oh, Sarah Gray jumps back in. My goodness, that almost cost the Falcons a misplayed ball down in there by the defense, and Cape's had so many good chances. That would have been their cheapest, and kind of sad because Freeport has really fought hard, even though they're getting outplayed and the ball is being controlled by Cape. They've made quality plays down in there. It'll be a throw-in for Freeport as we get another substitution. Oh, that was the closest Gould's gotten to intercepting one or getting to a defender's foot, where she's so dangerous stealing the ball off them. Cochran looks for her sister, 6 and 4, both Cochrans. They're both outstanding players. One's a freshman, one's a junior. Back comes Cape in control. You got room, play it. And there's that wall of defense. Big ball off the football goalpost and high into the air. Cape fans getting a little anxious down below. We can hear them. And obviously, they bring a good crowd with them. Undefeated season. A chance to presumably finish it off tonight. Still not sure if they played Poland last night. Another chance, Cochran. Another ball. Loose and in. Not sure who's going to get credit for that. Cochran sent it across. Comes with 5:06 to play. It might be Carly Chapin, number 7, who got that off of Maggie Cochran's centered ball that Rozecki's played so well tonight. Couldn't quite contain it. Deflected off her, went off to the other side, and then it looked like Chapin just ran it in with her body. Just didn't even kick it. Just played it off her knees and pushed it all into the goal along with herself. Kate finally converts after numerous opportunities. Sergey taking that goal kick, probably because Rozecki's exhausted from kicking so many ones here tonight. Another shot in on goal. Rozecki makes a save. Under 4 minutes to play. Falcons trailing 1-0. We talked about the play of the Cochran sisters on this right side of the field, playing the right forward position. Again, she was the one that set it up. Maggie Cochran. Gould gets pushed out into crazy contact, heading for the ball. No call whatsoever. Okay. Katrina Gould almost ran into the sound system down below, and then Gray just drilled one, hit the top of it, and knocked it over. Hopefully that can take a knock. Piscopo checking out as she walks off the field. Nice little ball up. Gould to Spaldings. Gould gets it back down the sideline and taken off her foot. Good ball up. Headed down. Big chase. Chance. Ball loose still. Cape coming in beautifully and playing that out with their head. Freeport's best opportunity. And there's a Freeport player down now. That'll stop the clock. 1:51 remaining. 1-0 Cape Elizabeth. With a goal, Cochran is shaping with 5:06 to play in this one. Cape had dominated throughout but could not solve the riddle or mystery of Rozecki and the Freeport defense. Bailey Davis shaken up on that attempt down in there. She comes off. Another ball in, but no one there to chase on it. Baker getting her first action of the night. Excuse me, Blanche. Elise Branch, excuse me. Been so long since I've had to call her name. Took me 3 tries to get her right. Elise Branch, ball in the middle. Oh my goodness! Wow. That is such a dangerous play. Not over yet. We're under a minute though. They're gonna have to set up quick here. You want a chance for a rebound. Interversado is gonna take it. Good ball, up! They thought it was in, it's not in. Freeport bench was going crazy like it'd gone in. It was so close. Oh my. 25 seconds left. Freeport has to do something here. Good headed ball, puts a little pressure on. Freeport waited about 78 minutes to get any pressure.
15 seconds, let's go!
They got to be in a hurry. Back to Spalding. Spalding pooches it up, but not over the head of the defender. And that's going to pretty much do it. 5-4. Gould gets thrown down. Now they're going to make the call. Nope. And Cape Elizabeth will remain undefeated. The Lady Falcons fall 1-0 here tonight. The only goal coming with 5 minutes left here. And they take the 1-0 victory. And Freeport falls to 8-4-2. A lot of physical play out here, especially near the end. There was quite a bit throughout, but that was tough. There was some crazy plays and a couple of dangerous plays there. But Freeport, and a valiant effort, even though they were outplayed, they hung in there throughout the game. And were able to keep it close. Had a couple of chances late, almost tied this thing up. So close. Have to watch that one again at the end. Interversado's kick and inside that looked like it almost went in, and the keeper against the post knocking it out. And it looked like she almost knocked it to the side in her own goal, but that was not the case. So for my camera.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger